So you want to know how to completely obliterate hunger and cravings when you're losing fat. Well, you're in luck, because that's the question I'm going to answer, show you how to do today. What's up? I'm Sawyer with Resurrected Body Recomposition. You're gay as usual. I'm going to produce this video without any cuts, edits, a script, images, colors, music, pictures, graphics, naked guys, naked girls, because I'm not a fag like all the other YouTubers out there. No, that was not sped up. That was at regular speed. I just talk fast. So how do we do this? When you are losing fat, most people get hunger and they get cravings. Why is that? Because when you're losing fat, and if you've been watching my videos, you know the only way to lose fat is to be in a calorie deficit, which means burning more calories than you're taking in per day. This is a deficit. When you're losing fat, aka when you're in a calorie deficit, what you are actually doing is slowly starving your body. Okay? You are not giving your body the calories, the food, the energy that it needs to maintain itself. So then it goes to fat stores on your body and utilizes fat as energy to compensate for you not getting enough calories. That is how you lose fat. So fat stores are actually just stored energy that your body can utilize if like you don't get enough food. Like in the old days, you know, I don't believe in evolution. I think that's bullshit. But this does kind of make sense to me, like this mechanism. Like when you get a big meal, or when people used to get a big meal, their body used to store fat, right? When they were getting a lot of food, they stored fat because the body knows that maybe sometime in the future they might not get enough food, but they have the stored fat, they have the stored energy here. So then the body can utilize that to compensate. So that is like actually the process of losing fat. So why do you get hunger and cravings when you're losing fat? Well, it's because of the deficit. It's because you're not feeding your body enough. Your body is screaming at you, hey, we need more food, we need more calories, we need more energy to maintain our weight, to properly function. And also that's why like people get headaches, that's why they're low energy, that's why the people are more irritable when they're losing fat, is because of this, because the body's angry, saying, hey, we need more food, we need more calories, we're starving here. Now it's a very moderate form of starvation, like it's not bad for you, unless you do it too long or it's too intense. But that is how you lose fat, that is why you get hunger and cravings. Now, how do we compensate for this? How do we end this hunger and these cravings when your body is screaming at you, we need more food? Well, the thing is, you cannot completely get rid of hunger and cravings for this reason. Like, it's math. If you're taking in this amount of calories, but you're burning this amount of calories, there's nothing you can do. So, there's no way to completely take those away, take the hunger and the cravings away. But there is a way to ease them, right? To soothe them. I'm going to tell you what that is after I take a swig of coffee. So, how do we do that? It comes down to eating high volume, low calorie food. I've talked about this before in like umpteen of my videos, but this is the key. This is the key. You can kind of trick your body with these foods. So when I say high volume, that just means a lot of food. When I say low calorie, it means low calorie. So high volume, low calorie foods are foods that you can eat a lot of for relatively low calories. So what are some examples of these foods? A lot of them are healthy, unfortunately. So for example, broccoli, spinach, lettuce, cucumbers, carrots. Basically every single vegetable is high volume, low calorie, except for like tomatoes, potatoes, corn. Corn's a bit higher. Avocado is bad. Some more examples: raspberries, strawberries, watermelon, passion fruit. A lot of fruits are high volume, low calories. Not as many as vegetables though, because of the sugar. Obviously, the sugar adds carbs, which adds calories. Now, some unhealthy examples. Now we're getting into it. Now we're talking. Sugar-free Jell-O. Think about that. Sugar-free Jell-O. Popcorn is pretty good. Pretty high volume, low calorie. Some types of chips are pretty good. Anything like sugar-free, that is going to be pretty low calorie. So like if you can find sugar-free alternatives of food that you already like, those are going to be way lower calorie. You can find fat-free cheese, like that's pretty low calorie, high volume. Cottage cheese is another one that's high volume, low calorie. So what, you get the point though. What this does, and there's also a lot of recipes that you can make, like protein ice cream that's super high volume, low calorie. I used to binge eat protein ice cream all the time. But you get the point. What these foods do is, since there's so much of the physical food, it kind of tricks your body to thinking that it's full, right? Your stomach is full of food when you eat these foods. So you're not super hungry and you don't crave anything because your body it's satiated, it's full. So it's kind of a trick, right? It's a bit of a trick because you're not providing your body with the calories it needs, but you're eating a lot of like the physical food. So it fills up your stomach, satiates you, makes you feel better. But you're still in a calorie deficit. You're still losing fat. That is the key there. That's the key. So the key, high volume, low calorie foods. Foods that you can eat a lot of for relatively low calories. I named some examples. I'm trying to think of some more. If you really like peanut butter, they make a powdered peanut butter that you just add water to. It tastes just like peanut butter, but it's like a third of the calories. This is a great alternative. Yeah. Rice cakes. Rice cakes are good. You can eat a lot of them for relatively low calories. You just gotta kind of do some research, right? Type into Google, what are high volume, low calorie foods? It'll probably pull up some bullshit like a bunch of healthy vegetables and all that trash, but you can, stay right there. I'll be right back. I have a high volume, low calorie food that I'm gonna show you guys. 1 second. Check this out. So these are Fiber One brownies. They're only 70 calories for the entire brownie. Okay? So this is an example of a high volume, low calorie food. Because compared to a regular brownie this size would be like 300 calories. So this is like a third of the calories here. Those are high volume, low calorie foods. Those are the key to solving hunger, to solving cravings. It tricks your body into thinking that it has enough calories, that it's full, but in reality, you're still in a deficit. Your stomach is just full, but you're still in the calorie deficit. So that is how you solve hunger, that is how you solve cravings, and that is how you make fat loss 1,000,000 times easier. Trust me, I've done it. It makes it way easier. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, you can get fucked. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the shit other YouTubers tell you to do. I post a new video every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Time, so catch me there. I also post like 4 or 5 reels on IG per day. All of the content is exclusive to that platform. So, hope you enjoyed Sawyer with the Resurrected Body Recomposition.